द रिफ्रेशिंग टेस्ट ऑफ कॉफ़ी, कोफीना कॉफ़ी की ओर से ऑफ कोर्स कॉफ़ी विद एसन। आज बहुत ही स्पेशल सेगमेंट है, बहुत ही स्पेशल पर्सन आज हमारे स्टूडियोज़ की शान बढ़ा रहे हैं। अब बहुत ही मुश्किल से ये मिलते हैं। ही इज़ नो अदर देन द ब्रेन हिमसेल्फ, शेन हुसैन। आपका विशेष स्वागत है और वेरी स्पेशल वेलकम शेन। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग।
सत्या भाई, थैंक यू आपके and Radio Navtarang for having me and for obviously Coffee with SN.
Why is it so difficult for me to get you? I mean, I just don't understand. सब लोग समय निकाल लेते हैं, one person के पास समय ही नहीं है।
But हम रात के कॉल करता आपके दिन में मिस कॉल देख लेता हूँ।
वही चीज जो हम नहीं चाहता कि रात में हमें कॉल करें।
जी, पर हम दिन कि बेड टाइम आपके 10 PM है। हाँ, सबसे पहले ट्राई करता कॉल करके।
यही सबसे बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम, हमारे बेड टाइम लोग जाने।
Because हम जानता है कि हम सब चीज को करो, पर हमने इसको आपके नफ्तरंग के लिसनर्स के आपसे अलग रखो from 5 AM.
I know. But it's good. I feel good कि आज finally we managed to sit down and have this chit chat. But overall, just tell me something about yourself generally.
Okay.
We know about it कि तुम्हारा you are from a television back, sort of journalism and all those, फिर marketing, and then you went with the Fiji Airways, the national carrier, and now you are with Drua. ये तो simple है.
Right.
But overall, when you look at it, right from the day you have came out of the universities and all those, थोड़ा सा ये middle portion शायद लोगों को नहीं पता है.
Okay, well हम बहुत because of थोड़ा बहुत proud चीज नहीं कर
नहीं, but was it hidden or was it not open? ऐसा कुछ था?
No, because I mean I tell you why Satya. Because जब हम लोग यूनिवर्सिटी में उस टाइम सोशल मीडिया नहीं रहा,
right.
तो वो लॉकडाउन हम लोग सब थोड़ा लकी रहा कि उतना हम लोग हिडन रहा बाय नेचुरली हिडन रहा बिकॉज सोशल मीडिया नहीं रहा। तो अभी जो हम लोग करता है इज वेरी ओपन, ढेर जन के पास एक्सेस रहे। बट हम इन अ वेरी शॉर्ट समरी हम दुबू सिंगाटोका के,
राइट है।
एंड देन इंटरेस्टिंगली आई हैव बीन टू 6 डिफरेंट स्कूल्स, 3 प्राइमरी स्कूल, 3 सेकेंडरी स्कूल, बिकॉज माय डैड FSC मेरा, तो वेस्ट में आप जानता है जहाँ पे वो लोग असाइन कर देते वहीं पे चल दो। तो हम सिंगाटोका, नांदी, लोटोका, बा और सुबह सब।
So that Duvu area must be very popular. As soon as they hear, or they must be the talk of the town, or maybe people should be talking, हमारे गांव के लड़का है, he is from us, he is one of us.
बोले ये फाना में पैसा हो करे, नहीं
पैसा हो करे,
यही लोली लगता है दुकान से। Well, I hope they are because हम बहुत proud है दुबू के,
right?
And हम जानते हैं कि आपके लिस्टरशिप दुबू एरिया में, सिंगाटोका एरिया में काफी strong है, काफी है। I'm sure आपके कोर्स आते हैं रोज सिंगाटोका से,
right?
But हम
नहीं वो तुम हिंट नहीं करो कि आओ एक but tell me generally
99992222। I hope they're proud. हम तो बहुत proud है। हम लोग के families अभी भी वहाँ पे है, हमारे चचा लोग रहे वहाँ पे, हम मामा लोग, father side of family ढेर है, because हम दुबू कॉलेज में रहा, was there for the form 3 part of form 4 before I left and went to Ba. So I hope they're proud. It's a beautiful place.
Okay.
और अगर कोई जाने मांगी जाओ दुबू के बाद, प्लीज आप जाओ विजिट करो दुबू। It's a small little town रकम से बन गया वहाँ पे। It's very nice. Seaside से हम लोग वहीं पे Voa village वहीं से हम लोग आया।
So how does your day start? I mean generally.
Right now?
हाँ अभी।
Results check करो कि Drua के no, my day starts with making sure कि my kids ready for school, right, and dropping them to school and rushing off to do work for the Drua.
Okay.
Because इला हम लोग के
Do you cook?
I tried to cook. बहुत अच्छा हो नहीं रहा, हम try last time कुछ बार my kids reject कर दी, नहीं बहुत अच्छा रहा, but
at least you tried.
I try, and then I mean I do cook. I mean I can, कोई staff नहीं करिए हमारे संगे, but also बहुत enjoy भी नहीं।
But are you a foodie person? I say
I like to eat, as you can see.
हाँ नहीं वो तो बता रहा है।
But हम बहुत simple है, like not complicated stuff. Like I just like simple curries, simple stews. दाल हमारा like absolute favorite है। Absolutely favorite.
Which dal? There is two. One is तूर के दाल है, the other one is क्या कहते हैं, अरहर के दाल है, मटर के दाल है, नॉर्मल जो दाल है, एक है उड़दी के दाल है,
येलो वाला,
येलो हर एक चीज येलो जो है दाल नहीं होता।
बट जब आउट जाओ, जब हर तो जो दाल मखनी है वो हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
अच्छा, the authentic लाजा, हाँ, because I mean obviously can't eat it because happy heavy, right?
Once in a while it's very tasty, but जो normal येलो दाल अगर हमें कल बोल में कोई दे दे, वो हम breakfast, lunch, dinner सब जगह रहता
Okay, okay. I used to try that, especially with dal and then bread उसमें dip
करके right.
Those were our school days. हम लोग बहुत
और
enjoy
थोड़ा सा
करते
बटा छोड़ दो उसमें या तो
बटा
घी छोड़ दो
छोड़ दो.
दादी
Yeah.
को घी छोड़ दे तो बहुत
I don't know whether the people do it now.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I think options of थोड़ा सी ढेर
ढेर है.
and you know like अभी तो air fryer है, things like
exactly.
the press down toaster. I don't know कि कितना हो रहा है. हम लोग की तो ताव में अगर टोस्ट कर दिया ब्रेड तो वही टोस्टर है.
Okay, but going back to your जो career जो है आपका और अभी जो कर रहे हैं, you were in television industry as a news journalist.
हम लोग first वहीं पे हम लोग मिलते हैं.
First वहीं पे हम लोग की मुलाकात भे रहा. Do you sort of like realize कि through that it took you to another level?
100%.
100%.
Ula,
Do you give credit to that?
I totally give credit to them to my first job as Fiji TV, and also for the fact that Utam, we were the only TV station
Right,
in town. So, but naturally, in Utam, the TV viewership काफी higher.
Higher.
Again, because social media अपना प्रबल है.
Exactly.
And then it just came about जब हम छोड़ दिए TV. So I kind of benefited from that. It's weird. अभी भी हमें सब कहने से हम तुम्हें पहले कहीं देखा है. हम बोला हमें साइड की ना कि चल रास्ता में देखा नहीं हमारा TV पे रहा. सतीश नारायण है तुम नहीं उतना गुड लुकिंग नहीं है सतीश की.
But when you look at your television career or whatever it is, did you ever get that criticism that you are a show-off person or what kind of person you are or unapproachable or something like that?
I did get a valid criticism because I'll admit to something I don't talk about often. हम जब रहा TV पे I let it get to my head. हमारा मूड थोड़ा जैसे बड़ा गया तो हम अपने थोड़ा show off करे लगा and all that.
Was it just because of the job?
It was because the job, because you're on TV and you get a bit of सबको interview recognize करे, and it kind of all got to me because I like to say I was quite young. I started in TV when I was 21, 21, 22, 23, 24. Like those are the years. Then I wasn't mature enough to not let it get to my head.
Okay, but did you get those flirty remarks or anything like that?
ऐसा
कुछ आ रहा था, छेड़खानी होता था.
होता था. That was back. That was very very.
Did you get carried away or anything like that, or you were
I did
controllable?
I did get carried away, but I had to correct myself. I had to humble myself.
Okay.
And I did, thankfully.
Then your next step was, of course, going to the international airline, right? How did you lean into that area?
You know, 3 years after, people don't realize this because they always thought हम TV में रहा.
Right.
But after Fiji TV, हम 3 साल US Embassy में काम कर रहे.
Right. Yeah. American.
So helping, for the look after the region में, going around the Pacific. And then after that, 2011 में they came Fiji Airways, Utam Air Pacific.
Right.
So they came around. They said they're looking for someone to help them move from Air Pacific to Fiji Airways.
Okay. Transition.
They want someone to lead the communications for the transition. So I looked at. I always enjoyed airlines, and of course I'm West K, and I Air Pacific, Fiji Airways के बहुत बड़ा नाम रहा time. So I thought, you know what, it's a good challenge. थोड़ा difficult time रहा time airline के, they had just announced a massive financial loss announced के इस तरह. हमसे ढेर जब तुम सुबह छोड़ के execute.
Why would you go into a company that was already running in loss?
Running at a loss.
Right.
And हमारा all the message अभी भी है हमारा messenger में. हम बोले नहीं because अगर अपने
You want to archive those messages?
I do. अगर तुम test नहीं करेगा, there's no point testing yourself in a successful company. You join a successful, their success is not because of you. They already say we're successful. And I saw it as a chance to prove myself. It's whether I can help a company turn itself around and become profitable and have on the com side, keep people लोगों के बारे में अच्छा सोचने लगे.
So rebranding the national carrier जो है उसको rebrand करना. You were very much part of it.
It was a 2-year effort to do that. Like overnight नहीं rebrand. had सोचे वो कब से लोग Air Pacific Fiji Airways. It took 2 years because Air Pacific 40 years तक रहा ना.
Exactly.
हम लोग सबको वही जनता रहा. And to make it back to Fiji Airways. और अब कोई hardly कोई remember करे कि Air Pacific के नाम
exist.
Because
unless they go back to that Amazon, what you call that desert. You still see that sign there.
Well, tail है वहाँ पे.
Tail है. I can still see that tail.
It's a sad look. But it just took उतना साल for you to say your mission was successful because people now know the brand.
From right from the journalism up to this commercial sector and all those things, there must have been a lot of learning process, na?
Oh, every day. You learn something every day. हम लोग थोड़ा मीडिया में हम लोग I will say this, जब हम लोग बाहर जाते हैं हम लोग सब चीज़ जानते हैं दुनिया के बारे में because हम लोग मीडिया में हम लोग ये सुनता है when you go outside the media, you're like, oh my God, this is fantastic.
There's more to it.
There's a lot more to it.
Uh-huh.
So I had to learn, diplomacy. I had to learn proper writing. I had to learn all those things, and you're sort of learning them on the fly. But if you had the basics in your head, you know how to communicate well. Everything else kinds of falls into place. But yeah, everyday learning exercise. I mean, हम लोग के biggest learning exercise Fiji है जब हम लोग rebranding करता रहा, जब we had a group of us, and हम लोग नहीं consider करा कि कितना criticism रही when you try to trademark John Massey indigenous
Right,
patterns है. Ula came out of the left field like, oh, we didn't think about that.
Right, yeah.
But that was one good learning, and हम लोग were better for it.
Refreshing coffee, Kofeena coffee की would say, of course, हम आप तक ला रहे हैं coffee with SN. Okay, but when you sort of look at all these things, there must have been some people through which you got motivated. कुछ थे ऐसे लोग जो जिसके जरिए आप काफी motivate होते थे. Was it some international figure or someone locally?
Locally, I will say, Shana's boss was a big help to me.
Right.
My early aviation days, she really helped me understand the business, because it's a complicated business. So
Right,
airline law, it's a complicated. And Shana's has been very helpful. My boss when I was at Fiji Airways from the last part of it, and so she was helpful. Internationally, no one specifically. It was more the people around me that I got inspired from. I grew up listening to you.
Yeah.
नहीं जब बहुत बड़ा गया तब से start करा, because हम लोग के age उतना difference नहीं है. And I remember, let's say, like people like Anirudh, the late Anirudh Diwakar back in the day.
Within the community कोई ऐसा था जिसके वो आप मतलब you got very inspired?
I will say, like, people like Vijay, and I mean, I hope they can hear, because I don't want him to get a big head. But Vijay was very inspirational. And my good friend is Stanley Tahe, but Jeffrey Smith.
Right.
He's a good friend. He was pretty inspiring. And then the
very much media people, more like.
It was media people. Hama jan bosses like I look at each one as having something to contribute towards my development.
Okay. Right, refreshing coffee, Kofeena coffee की ओर से हम आप तक ला रहे हैं coffee with SN. Now, अभी जो आपका काम है, there is a very strong brand right now. Within last 2 years, ये brand बहुत ही strong हो गया. This brand has taken it to another level. And with that, there is a Shane Hussein brand.
Okay.
Now, when you look at these two brands going head together, more like, how do you feel? कैसे महसूस करते हैं?
It's an interesting question. It's an interesting feeling, because हम Fiji Airways में भी एक brand रहा, and because of some criticism.
But उतना popular नहीं था.
popular नहीं रहा, because it was.
This is frontline more like.
This is more frontline because we started the whole the club, right? तो उसमें the Fiji Airways में I had more criticism than say praise. And it's flipped over right now, because I have people are appreciative of the work we do, so it helps my personal brand. I try again. My lesson from TV days: don't let it get to your head.
Okay.
Because अब आज जो आपके बड़ाई करी, बयान वही लोग आपके
criticize भी करी.
And if it's fair, it's fair. It's valid. And I take it on the chin. We make mistakes. हम लोग almost but we learn from it.
But were you expecting this kind of popularity? ऐसा कुछ expect कर रहे थे?
I didn't. हमने ही सोचा रहा. Because I thought all those days of being known are gone.
Right.
Because हम उतना social media में भी
because
active नहीं है. I mean आपके रकम. Certainly हम तो है नहीं.
No, why I'm saying is
20,000 likes है नहीं वहाँ.
Because when I look at your profile and all those things, or even on social media with the Drua and all those things, you are everywhere. On every page of Drua page. सब जगह पे तुम्हारा नाम आता है, and people they link you to Drua. तो वो एक different level लेके जाता है.
The pleasing thing is because हम in some way हम सबको contribute करो towards the club का success. Because the club was close to my heart. Because हम लोग सब अपने start कर, like हम 1 year ago we had a meeting आपके साथ before that actually, and हम बोला कि हम लोग के club हम लोग start करता है Fijian Drua के, but please we need CFL's help to take it, to let people know कि कौन है, and it's not just because it's a rugby club so you should just be ईतो के community.
Right.
हम मानते हैं कि
everybody,
and हम लोग एक के club है जो all 3 languages में advertise करता है, all 3 stations में appear कर language station में appear करता है, and but उसमें आप लोग के जो हमारा profile है, I'll say it's really you guys who've helped me put me in the Drua up there.
Okay, I'm not talking about the results, but whatever जो branding हुआ इस club का और साथ में आपका जो branding, are you happy with it?
Very happy.
Very happy.
It's very pleasing. जब देखो जब तक Drua के merchandise पे आपके पेंगे चले हैं, the बात हुई है, you feel good because you've contributed, you've done something. Ultimately because it's a benefit for the country, which to me is very pleasing.
Okay, refreshing coffee. The refreshing coffee इसका मतलब है Kofeena Coffee की ओर से ये जो प्रोग्राम हम आप तक पहुंचा रहे हैं. This जो ये जॉब लाइन है जो भी आप कर रहे हैं, you are the senior marketing person, right?
हम head करता है पूरा commercial marketing.
Right. Has it affected you personally, your life day to day जो routine होता है?
I mean, हाँ, I mean,
like,
हम खाली roasted chicken खाता है, खाली aqua safe drink करता है ना. It does because हम लोग के जो business है, the busiest time for us is February to June.
Right.
तो हम सबके पूरा families के friends के बताते हैं please फेब और 20 के जून के बीच में कुछ रखना नहीं, शादी नहीं रखना, दुआ नहीं रखना. हम
because you won't be there.
I will not be here because सब functions were Saturday के.
Exactly.
और the Drua plays on Saturday. And I'm like please, यार Drua यहाँ पे है या overseas में है, हम तो वहाँ उन लोगों के संग रहेगा, हम नहीं आ पाएगा.
And you had to do lots of traveling.
शादी कैसे करेंगे तो कर दो cancel. I had to do a lot of traveling. I mean, at least 6 months में we'll fly. At least we'll take about 15, 16, 17 flights in 6 months.
6 months है.
Gets tiring because उड़ के यहाँ जाओ, फिर Auckland जाओ लौट के आओ, फिर वही 5 days बाद Sydney जाओ लौट के आओ, फिर Melbourne जाओ लौट के आओ. Like it's quite hectic.
एयरपोर्ट्स पर जब मतलब इमिग्रेशन आप क्रॉस करते हैं, when you are wearing the Drua uniform and all those things, तब तो देखकर सीधा स्टैम्प कर देते हैं, और जो हेट करते हैं ना, I'll ask him question.
नहीं बोले तुम फिर से आएगी. तो कभी बेचता नहीं है तुम नहीं. हमसे इंटरेस्टिंग लगे बिकॉज सबको मांगे जाने की कौन चूहे गेम में.
राइट.
तो हम लोग के रिमाइंड करता सी हम कोच तो नहीं है, बट हम सबको अपना ओपिनियन दो.
वो जब भी ये मतलब गेम वगैरह होता है and you are still there and then the sound system में लोग अनाउंस करते हैं, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं, कोई ऐसा क्रिटिसिज्म आपको मिला जो बहुत फेवरेबल नहीं रहा, वो समथिंग लाइक दैट एंड you sort of
हाँ. लाइक लोग बोले तुम लोग के प्रोग्राम बहुत काय म्यूजिक उतना लाउड नहीं है इस साइड, काय नहीं चले.
राइट.
कौन उफाला है, इसकी आवाज बहुत बेकार है. हमें बोले कोई नहीं, हमें बोले. All that is normal. अब सोशल मीडिया में सबसे क्रिटिसिज्म सोशल से आवे बिकॉज ये लोग कैसे टीम चूज करे, ये लोग बेकार हो गए. शेन
ओके, when you lose,
when we lose,
when you win,
ये लोग कुछ जाने नहीं है. when we win तो हम लोग तो महान है. तो फिजी के हम बताएगा सबसे दुनिया के सबसे ढेर कोच लोग फिजी में
and everybody becomes the coach.
ये लोग नहीं जाने कैसे सेलेक्ट करो टीम, ये लोग के ई बेकार वो बेकार है. and I'm like अच्छा हाँ.
So what's your greatest strength? मतलब जब क्रिटिसिज्म वगैरह मिलता है उस दौरान what is there that keeps you going?
Just having a thick skin and just knowing कि तुम्हारा ऑब्जेक्टिव कौन सी है. because हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि make sure कि Drua financially secure है, because हमारा काम है, हमारा इंचार्ज सब रेवेन्यू लगाओ, and the people who come to our games have a great time.
Okay.
When I see those two things and I see the videos and I see fellow announcers revving the crowd up, when I see the highlights, I know that I've done my job because they have had people who've come to a Drua game, they've had a good time. तो उला मस्त बहुत अच्छा रहे.
What you haven't achieved, मतलब कोई ऐसा चीज जो तुमने अचीव नहीं किया. Why I'm asking is, normally sports में क्या होता है कि you look lots of male personalities और लोग जो जाते हैं, but with the Drua there is also the women's wing, right? And do you think you have achieved the results on that side?
We could always do better. Like I mean देखिएगा हम लोग के followership it's very male dominated. Just the fans say there's a good amount of females who come and girls. हमारा goal है to balance it up. Because women or girls are just as important. I mean, we need to have a balanced approach. But I tell you what the pleasing thing is, in the middle of a crowd, I'll see like a family, and there'll be like an Indo-Fijian family, mom, dad, and 2 daughters, and they're enjoying the Drua. Like, so that's how it starts, and you just take that and build on that.
Okay. Your son, of course, he understands rugby.
I hope so. देखे तो है बात
देखे है
देखे कि नहीं.
हाँ, बट ऐसे कभी फैमिली इमीडिएट फैमिली से क्रिटिसिज्म आता है ऐसा कुछ?
हाँ, हम फादर बेकार है, ये लोग इला राइट नहीं करे, लोग बोल चेंज करो.
अच्छा.
एंड हम उसको बोलते हैं भैया हम कोच नहीं है.
But come on man, maybe he had a valid point.
I had very point here, but it's not my place to tell the coaches and think how to
Right,
play.
हाँ.
But यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा नहीं रहा, बहुत बाइक हम लगता रहा.
हाँ.
हम बोलते अरे यार हमको सूरज के बंद कर दिया. काय वहाँ पे बैठा.
Kofeena Coffee, the refreshing taste of coffee की ओर से कॉफी विद एसन में शेन हुसैन हमारे आज खास मेहमान हैं. शेन, you have answered a lot of questions in regards to the game, your work ethics and all those things. Now, मैं अब ऐसे कुछ सवाल करने जा रहा हूँ कि शायद आप हंसेंगे भी, आप उसको आंसर भी करना चाहेंगे, नहीं भी आंसर करना चाहेंगे, बट चॉइसेस इतना है तुम्हें कि हम तुम्हें चॉइस दे सकते हैं.
I'm ready for anything.
अगर मान लिया जाए कि किसी एलिवेटर में आप स्टक हैं और कौन से 3 लोग जिसके बारे में आप सोचते हैं अगर हम 3 उसमें स्टक करेंगे आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा या फिर प्रॉब्लम होगा?
डिपेंड्स कितना लंबा हम लोग स्टक रहेंगे.
हाँ, डिपेंड्स.
ओके. कोई भी पर्सनालिटी से करे,
कोई भी
दुनिया में कोई भी
एनीबॉडी. फॉर 3 people you want to be stuck in an elevator.
Okay. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Right.
Johnny Lever, जो हमारा all time favorite actor है.
Right.
And I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. और एक कौन जन रही हम मांगेगा स्टक होए.
You have said 2 males.
I know exactly. So I'm trying to the right answer देखिए.
थोड़ा मैच करना है.
I will say कि हमारा the most हमारा thing, someone who's very popular right now is and I can't remember it, but she Devi की daughter कौन है जो actress?
Janvi.
Right, that's the one.
Okay.
I would be stuck just to have a chat. कुछ और नहीं, खाली बात करेगा. कुछ और नहीं.
One thing about men that women need to know. एक कोई ऐसा चीज पुरुषों के बारे में जो महिलाओं को जानना जरूरी है.
They love compliments more than you think they do.
The more compliments, the better it is.
Long as your main get नहीं affect करेगा, it does.
Okay.
So don't hold back your compliments on your man if you can help it.
Okay.
Only if he deserves it. If he doesn't, then don't. Satya bhai ke karo.
Would you love to live in a cold or a tropical climate or a country?
You know what? Heat se ko bear karo, coldness ko bear karo, tropical.
Would you rather lose love or money?
Lose.
सोच के बताना. सोच के बताना. Lots of people gonna sort of
lose love or money. What would I rather lose? I'd rather lose money.
Rather than love.
Rather than love, because can have all the money in the world, but मगर एकला बैठा यहाँ पे. Although I will say money does buy happiness. People say money doesn't buy happiness. No,
it does.
Money does buy.
Okay, but on the question of money, if you are given $1 million, what is the first thing you wanna do?
$1 million. What's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure
I'm going to quit the job.
Parents के नहीं यार keep
no,
working. Because this job नहीं है. हमारे लिए passion है.
Passion.
Fun है.
Okay. Right.
हम make sure करेंगे कि हमारे parents के mortgage हम pay off कर दे जल्दी से.
Right.
Or like immediately. And then decide, probably travel.
Okay.
But again, Feb और June के बीच में.
June के बारे में. And if you are sort of when you leave home, what are the 3 things you never forget? I mean, 3 things that important to carry with you.
Oh, my laptop or my phone. I look this go to my office.
Right.
I can be anywhere. I have to have my absolutely have to have my shades. I don't need to carry money, but I need my cards.
Okay.
I need my 2 cards. जो ना हमारे संगे कहीं भी एक हमारा एक credit card and normal card.
Right.
And if you have me, sorry, I'll take the cards one up. I'll share with you something that always goes with me when I travel. हम sometimes अपन blanket लेते हैं.
Wow.
No matter where I go.
Your own personal blanket.
I have my own blanket. It's like a sheet.
Right.
I have to have it. If not, I can't. I'll have a bad
You won't be able
sleep.
to sleep.
I won't be able. It'll be hard for me to sleep, or I won't be rested. So
okay. There you go.
It's a very
something.
I know, embarrassing. I mean, सब कंजो होता है.
पहला person के बारे में हम सुना जो कंबल लेके संगे चल. If you are not into this with the Drua or in this career, क्या और होते?
I would be हमें लगे हम वापस मीडिया में रहता हूँ.
You still would have been in
maybe
the-
not TV, maybe radio, maybe something, but something to do with the media. I think I enjoy that industry. Obviously, as you probably agree, I love that industry, and I feel like I can contribute more.
Do you have a nickname? कोई ऐसा नाम जो we know about Shane.
Right. So Shane की जब आप लोग हम लोग के family में टोन करें तो शेनू हमें 7 दिन से from childhood शेनू बोलते रहे सबको ना
आज भी बोले
एक से हाँ हमारे मामा लोग
बब्बा सोनू
सबको शेनू it's just शेनू or Shane for sure.
Shane.
Shane तो hard है ना.
You did mention about Janhvi Kapoor. So
right.
If I have to ask you about a Bollywood movie or a movie star.
Right. Favorite star?
Favorite?
Well, I would watch अगर एक परेश रावल की कॉमेडी है I would watch like this is Oh My God 2 निकले
right
because I thought Oh My God 1 was very good. So I would watch that 100% for sure. और Hollywood में हम और हमारे sons के मौके हुए we watch every Marvel movie.
Oh, okay.
The superhero movie हम लोग we watch it as soon as first 3 days within coming out हम लोग जाके देखेंगे.
Okay. And is there any favorite song, all-time favorite I'm talking about?
All-time favorite.
Could it be Hindi, English, anything?
All-time
anything?
Favorite. So, all-time favorite movie is weird. Andaz Apna Apna. If you remember from back in the day, the all-time favorite movie. All-time favorite song. There's a few, but the songs are like that. Maybe जो आपके viewers say जाना तो जो Jingat song that was very popular. I really like that. Ae Dil Hai Mushkil.
You love that.
I enjoyed the song. I didn't watch the movie, but that song was very good.
But apart from this, is there anything that शायद मैंने नहीं पूछा होगा, but you want to mention about your favorites?
About my favorites?
Yes. I mean, sports में तो हम लोग को rugby है.
Favorite sport? Yeah, favorite thing is.
Any favorite personality?
Like all the good rugby players. I enjoy.
एक क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे ये भी आता है related to your career. Have you achieved what you thought few years back, or there's still to be done?
I am happy with where I am now, but I would like to achieve a few more things.
Few more things. I mean, you want to sort of open it up, or you just want to keep it to yourself?
अभी कोई चीज़ ऐसा हम मनता कि हम लोग के जो I want to take our club and make it the biggest club in Super Rugby.
Politics never was part of your game?
No, I mean I love politics. Yeah. I enjoy following politics. I try to listen where I can when I get there. I try to follow what's going on, and I like to think I kind of know what's going on. But I've never thought about going to politics seriously at this stage.
As a politician, no.
As a politician, no. As someone behind and supporting in the policy making side or decision making side, I'm happy.
Right. Kofeena coffee, the refreshing taste of coffee की ओर से आज का final question. क्या तुमने सोचा था कभी कि तुम फिजी के नंबर 1 अनाउंसर के साथ ऐसे बैठकर कॉफी विद एसएन इंटरव्यू आप दोगे? कभी आपने सोचा था? That's my favorite question, man.
हम कभी नहीं सोचा था कि हम ई शो में आएगा.
हाँ.
Right?
Why did you ever thought?
Because I thought there's many more interesting people. हम लोग के
You are interesting too. You are a wonderful person.
हाँ, हम तो अपने आप के बारे में सोचते हैं. बांधने से तक बाकी कोई भी सोचो तो ही. I mean, अगर आपके 3 views मिले तो जानो there's 2 more than necessary. You will. But हम इस शो में कभी नहीं सोचा था. So thank you. I enjoyed being here. I enjoyed the coffee. हरीश को बता रहा मैं यहाँ आता है. So he said yes, make sure because वो हमारा कॉफी है वहाँ पे टेबल पे.
Right.
अच्छा वो नहीं पिएगा.
Kofeena कॉफी की ओर से thank you so much शेन हमारे प्रोग्राम में आने के लिए. I really enjoyed talking to you and hope कि हमारे जो व्यूअर्स हैं, लिसनर्स जो हैं वो ज़रूर इस इंटरव्यू को पसंद करेंगे, लाइक करेंगे, शेयर करेंगे. Kofeena कॉफी द रिफ्रेशिंग टेस्ट ऑफ कॉफी की ओर से हम ये प्रोग्राम आप तक पहुंचा रहे थे. एंड इट वाज अ प्लेजर मीटिंग यू.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Pleasure.